Hello everybody and welcome, it's your boy Logic and we're coming back with a brand new battle. We have myself and the Greenskins, Spud and the Empire, and we both fought up on Shimmer's Ward. Now this battle took place during the group stages of the WWC, which is the Warhammer World Championships, and this was game 1 of 2. So let's look at Spud here and the Empire. He's going to be coming with 2 units of Outriders here at the front, 2 units of Spearmen here on the left flank, a unit of ROR Swordsmen, the Sigma Sons, the ROR Flagellants, which is the Tattersouls, and 3 more units of Flagellants here in the front line, and the last unit of Halberdiers. In the pocket, we're going to have a unit of Huntsmen, and in the rear, we're going to have a unit of Greatswords. Over on the right here, we're going to be having 2 units of Reiksguard. So for these guys cost about 1150 each, but for 1200 you could have had some Knights of the Blazing Sun coming in with that fire damage up against all units that have regeneration here for the Greenskins, such as the River Troll Hag, Trolls, Grom, and there's much more coming here. So fire would have been very good. For an extra 50, I think it probably would have been worth it, but that's just the only improvement here I can make on this army. So for the hero today, we're going to have the Witch Hunter, which is going to just be coming with Accusation, so nice and cheap hero there. And for the Lord today, we're going to be having Balthasar Gelt. So he's going to be coming with the Staff of Valance, Arcing Conduit, Transportation of Lead, Glittering Globe, and Searing Doom. So no final transportation today, so it should be interesting to see what comes out from him. We're going to have 3 units of Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers here, so just 3 of these guys in the back. These guys will be very annoying with their poison. And the units of ROR over here, the Death Creepers, also coming in with their regeneration. We're having 2 units over here of Nasty Skulkers coming in with their Flash Bomb, and their Stalks, so should be quite nasty over there. And another unit over here, including another unit here of Night Goblins. So for the front line today, we're going to be having 4 units of Goblins along the front line, and 4 units of Orc Biggins. These guys are going to be good up against Cavalry, that's why I brought them. We're also going to have a unit of the Rusty Arrows coming in with their Poison melee attack, and be coming in with their Armor Sundering missiles. So for the hero today, we're going to be having an Orc Shaman in here for myself. He's going to be coming in with Scroll of Shielding, Here We Go, Edbutt, and Brainbuster. And for the Lord choice today, I chose Grom. He's going to be coming in with Axe of Grom, Lucky Banner, The Great in His Ear, and we're also going to be having Language of Dead Boys. So he's also going to be coming in regeneration, so he's going to be a little bit of a pain here, and the lack of fire damage coming from here could make it a little bit difficult coming up for the Empire. But they do have some tools, such as the Outriders. They can be very good at taking care of Grom and the Orc Shaman, so I need to be careful up against these. So off the rep here, we're going to be seeing the Outriders shooting straight into the Goblins, and it looks like also the Orcs here. So there should be some good value coming in from here. These guys costing about 800, so not too cheap there. So some good volleys coming in here, some good stuff coming in here. So it looks like they've been left on skirmish. So just need to be careful when you're microing these. Just leaving them on skirmish can be a little bit difficult. I prefer to take them myself and not put too many of them on skirmish if I can. So the Goblin Spider Riders coming in the back here, going to try and get some value up against Balthasar. Has made sure that the Empire player here has to keep aware and keep manoeuvring his units. So he is pulling his Witch Hunter to the back along with 2 units of Spears, just in case. So I'm going to be getting some good damage on Balthasar. He is going to fly away, but it does give me the opportunity then to start getting into the back line. So it looks like we have a Brainbuster coming on the front line. Good stuff up against the Outriders. Only losing 1 model, but lots of damage against the rest. So try and get the Orc Shaman forward and see if you can catch onto here and get some more damage. And I think there's going to be some more arrows going into the Spearman. Probably not a good choice. We'll not see him up against the Witch Hunter here. He's only got 30 armor. Over on the right as well, we do have the Death Creepers. They were shooting into the right guard. It'd be better if they had these guys shooting into the front line of Flagellants. These guys do not have any armor, so there would be lots and lots of good damage and kills over here. So over on the left, we are managing to kite these guys out and draw them out of position. As you can see, the Huntsman coming over, the Outriders coming over, and the Witch Hunter coming over. So lots of distraction over here, just allowing my front line to hit. So we do have the Rusty Arrows firing into the front line up against the Tattersouls. Need to start getting the arrows forward and shooting into the Greatswords. But a pocket has emerged here, allowing Grom to come through into the middle and get on straight to the Greatswords. I was going to charge into the back, but I recognised that the Greatswords was a little bit of a better target, and it looks like a Brainbuster coming here and knocking them all over. Over on the right side here, we do have 2 units of Nasty Skulkers pushing up against the Outriders. If they were able to catch them, that would be some good stuff, but it ends up looking like he's going to be countering here with the Halberdiers. In the pocket here, we do have Grom fighting up against the Great Swords. These guys do have armor piercing, but their anti-infantry is not going to help them here up against Grom. So a spell going down over here, so it looks like we're going to have Transmutation of Lead going down, and the War has been popped. So just lots of good stuff going on here, and it looks like the Sigma Sons are going to be doing some good stuff here up against the Goblins. They'll probably be carving through these guys as Transmutation of Lead has been put down. Negative 24 melee attack, giving Goblins 0 melee attack, meaning they're probably not going to be doing anything here. So Grom in the pocket here, doing lots and lots of damage here, managing to take out about 35 kills so far. Over on the right, it looks like the Nasty Scholars have popped their ability here, Smoke Bomb, just slowing down all units in this vicinity, including the Reichsguard, with their armor piercing. As they're not winning, they're not going to be getting their bonuses, but they will be getting still some good armor piercing value. Over here on the left, as you can see, it's going to be a bit of a kiting battle up against the Huntsmen and the Outriders, shooting just 3 units of Goblin Spider Riders. The Night Goblins did lose, but they will be chasing away, but unfortunately my Spider Riders will have to back off up against the Spearmen here. What I probably should have done is allowed them to go round, but they did actually get chased off here. And I do have a unit of Orc Biggins here that do need to start getting forward. I haven't used these guys yet, but as you can see very soon, we do have the Balthasar Gelt here. I will be getting the Orcs into here, and he does decide to push in with Balthasar Gelt. Now, I'm not a particularly big fan of Spud's play here with that, because unfortunately Balthasar Gelt will eventually lose here up against Grom. Grom is much better and comes in with regeneration. Any damage done here to Balthasar Gelt is permanent, and unfortunately will start to sway the balance of power. As well as Grom will, but he will regenerate over time and gain that health back. So assisting them here, we do have the Rusty Arrows here shooting into the Great Swords. So there is good assistance coming in from the Great Swords, but there's only 29 models left with less than 1,500 hit points. These guys are going to struggle, and they are starting to waver. So we do have the Orc Shaman coming in. A nice Brainbuster here going up onto the Halberdiers. And it looks like we're also going to be having an Ed come in as well. So really push these guys back, really chomp up their formation, stop them from getting that charge bonus, but they will get into Grom eventually. So we do get the Orc Biggins in, coming in with the War. So we should get some good stuff coming in here. Also Transmutation of Lead going down. So both players here really trying to shut down each other, stop them from getting that kill. But unfortunately here, it doesn't look like Spud is going to be losing Balthasar Gelt. Unfortunately here in the middle, he has broken. And unfortunately that means the Halberdiers do not have any leadership here to hold themselves up against. They will get some good damage up against Grom though, coming in with their anti-large, bonus plus large, and armor piercing. Should be very good up against Grom. So over here on the left flank, it looks like the Orc Biggins have got in and got up against the Spearmen. These guys will not be having fun, and it does look like we will be getting Spider Riders in the side and hopefully taking out the Huntsman and getting onto the Witch Hunter. It looks like on the right side, it did look like the Empire have won, but unfortunately in winning there, they did have to retreat and cover for their Lord. So now losing that right flank where we do have Goblins coming through and 2 units of Nasty Skulkers over here on the right. This little pocket here in the front was one here up against the Flagellants, but these guys are very, very beaten. 130 health there, 500 here and 300 in the middle. These guys very, very beaten up, but winning the Cav game. The Reichsguard still very healthy here and a healthy unit of Outriders in the back. But it does unfortunately look like here Grom and the Orc Shaman have got onto the Witch Hunter. So it's going to be a little bit difficult here because this guy is on foot, only 34 speed, and he has been caught. And he got a big punch coming here from the Orc Shaman. This guy will struggle. He is a good melee combatant, but he's not going to be good up against the heavy chariot here coming from Grom. And considering Grom also has the healing as well, still going to be struggling as well. Healing cap coming through though for Grom, so Grom has taken quite a lot of damage. Lots of buffs being popped, lots of negatives as well coming through here. So Accusation was popped, Scroll to Shielding, Axe of Grom, lots of other big stuff. The Great Big Un is here as well, and it looks like they have managed to break the Witch Hunter, being able to push him off as well. This is the last leadership coming in from the Empire. Are they going to be able to push him off? He has shattered. That's really unfortunate, and here you go. The Greenskins really starting to put into the lead now. And unfortunately, I think that is it. They don't have enough leadership here to hold this army together. They do have quite a few unbreakable units, including the Sigma Sons and the Flagellants, but there's not enough of them left here just to hold this together. He does have a very healthy unit of Reichsguard. Spud can use this to get around the battlefield and try and scare off some units and chase them off, but he's going to have to be careful because there's 3 units of healthy Goblin Spider Riders available, as well as some Orc Biggins, some Night Goblins, and a relatively healthy Grom. Grom will actually do some good damage here up against some of these units, and Outriders will not do good in melee combat, especially against Grom. Grom will just chew through these guys like they don't exist. They only have 30 armor. Halberdiers will do very good, but as you can see, the Outriders broke very, very quickly. No leadership here coming in from the Empire will allow these guys to get broken very, very quickly. So some good missiles coming in up against the Outriders, slowing these guys down to 64 speed, and the Orc Shaman will catch them eventually, but just charging these guys in should slow them down and do the trick. As you can see here, really pulling in, and its army losses now unfortunately coming in, all things being broken. The only stuff left being the Flagellants over here on the right, and the unit Sigma Sun. So let's just move on here. We're going to be getting Grom and all the boys in, just to finish it off here. And a very, very nice quick battle. Guys, what a fantastic battle that was. Both players really trying to outplay each other, debuffing, buffing, really trying to get their key units into the correct areas. A little bit unfortunate misplay coming in here from Balthasar Gelt here and Spud, but still very well played to him. I really did like his build. As soon as I saw the front line here, I thought I was in a bit of trouble. I did think I might struggle here up against the Flagellants and up against the Sigma Suns. 170 kills coming for the Sigma Suns, 10k damage. Very good stuff coming in from these guys. Also getting 584 damage value. Very good stuff there. 350 damage value coming in from the Tattersouls. These guys 850. Would have expected to see a little bit more, but being that they've got no armor, even up against mass goblins, they're going to struggle because they still take lots and lots of damage. I think probably wouldn't justify the Tattersouls, but another unit of Flagellants here, maybe saving that extra cost, so you could have got your Reichsguard here, who still did very well. 1.1k coming in here from both. Very, very good stuff, but upgrading these and dropping these down might have been preferable. Getting that fire damage up against Grom and up against some of the other units might have been very handy. Outriders coming in okay, so 860 value here, and 1.1 coming in from this one, so not too bad stuff there. Overall, just about paying for itself. 51 and 33 kills, so 80 kills in general. It depends where the kills came in from, but the value damage value okay. As you can see, most of it probably coming up against the Orc Biggins here. So generally very well played to this player. Unfortunately, still not getting the damage value from the Witch Hunter. Probably not. I probably would have preferred an Empire Captain, but still some good stuff. Grom coming in with 1.7 damage. Also, the Orc Shaman coming in 1.4, so paying for himself as he came in at about 1.3. 45 kills coming in for the Night Goblins. Quite impressed with that. 48 kills here coming in for the Nasty Skulkers as well. 111 kills coming in for the Orc Biggins, and 92 coming in for the other Orc Biggins as well. Do like these units, especially up against Empire and Bretonnia. These guys, and even Tomb Kings for that matter, these guys doing very good up against large entities. And I'm a big fan here coming in from these three units, doing lots and lots of damage. That doesn't really even take into effect poison. Poison's very, very good. So not only are they getting 400 damage value here, 450 here, you've also got to include the poison on top of that and what it does in weakening units. So very good stuff coming in from both players here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Maybe drop a comment below about what you thought about both of these armies and how it played out. And guys, if you are enjoying all the content going here on the channel, think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate that. And in the description down below, I will be leaving my Discord for all of you to join. And I'll also be leaving Battlemania Season 1, Week 1, which will be happening tomorrow, Friday the 26th of February, 5 PM GMT. I hope to see all of you guys there. Take care of yourself during this time, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.